MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Twins and the Oakland A's. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Sean Manaea gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
At the plate, Luis Arias, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 107.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the play, one away.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. His career numbers against Manaea, he's a .333 hitter. First pitch on its way. Our temperature at first pitch, and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. And it's fouled away. Manaea is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people. But what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
At the plate, Nelson Cruz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Bases are empty here with two men out. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. First home run of the campaign for him as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting fourth.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Here's another 0-2.
Nope, that's down.
Two out, nobody on. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting fifth.
Into the box, Mitch Garver. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Garver, originally from the state of New Mexico, he was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself in.
He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
Batting fifth, the first baseman,
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
And he tried to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Twins are out in front, 3-0. Kenta Maeda is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
At the ball.
Low for ball 1.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
Hey!
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Count was 2-1.
Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
A bouncer to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Kemp. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Donaldson moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Now batting, Marcus Semien, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien. First home run of the campaign for him, and the A's are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Batting fourth, the first baseman,
And that'll bring up Matt Olson.
Olson.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Fouled away. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Eddie Rosario.
Leading off for Minnesota, the left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Chapman is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Oh, and he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Davis going back to the track, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Twins push their lead up to 4-1.
The batter, number 2.
At the plate now, Luis Arias.
Arias.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Piscotty. He's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Twins. So now it's Mark Canha as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Mark Canha.
First pitch on its way.
Nope,
There's a
that's ball.
fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 6.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
Batting 7. The left fielder, Chris Davis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail it 4-1. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning.
Byron Buxton.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, number
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Turned on down the line, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
But we just witnessed some elite speed going from first to third, as Showtrack is demonstrating. You won't find many other guys in this or any other sport for that matter that are capable of picking them up and putting them down like he can, and it ended up making a play not even close at third.
Here's Miguel Sano as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. The 1-1.
Ball inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Mitch Garver will be next. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Garver, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him up.
And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Standing in now, Max Kepler.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. To second for one. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Mike Fiers is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Eddie Rosario will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. From the stretch. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Fiers has tossed more than 1,000 innings at the big league level, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Fires. A native Floridian. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is under it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
So a runner at first with two away, and here's Donaldson. From the belt, the pitch. Ripped down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Kepler leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Donaldson and deep. Davis going back to the track, to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
The 1-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Twins lead it 9-1. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Austin Allen.
Striding into the box, Austin Allen. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Ready on 1 and 2. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Ramon Laureano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Ball
A
3.
little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Three and 2 to the A's center fielder.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Luis Arias. No hits to this point.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
The second for 1. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
This was a tough one to swallow. You could see he was in a heap of trouble right from the beginning, in and out of jams the first couple innings, and not able to get out of the 3rd inning. Certainly not one of his better performances.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Ball 2.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, designated hitter, Miguel.
Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Sano. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Kemp is under it to make the catch for route number 3. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Twins are in front 9-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. A bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The count now at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark Canha. He flew out in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Kepler is under it. He's got it one away.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The relay, the tag at third, and they got him. A double play. And very quickly here, the side is retired. So stepping in, Mitch Garver. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Garver.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready once again, Max Kepler. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 20.
Standing in, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. He said they're having a really hard time squaring up off-speed pitches right now, which is making it easy on the opposing pitching to keep them off balance. Until they prove they can hit anything other than fastballs, he thinks they're going to keep getting a steady diet of pitches with movement and deception.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
No left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Davis.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Davis is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Fouled off.
Ball 1.
Can't quite nip the corner. It's a ball off the outside. The 1-2.
That's in. Ball 2.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
High in the air out to center field. Buxton will wait on it. 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Steven.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I got
2 and
2 on
1.
the count.
In there, and it's even now. 2 and 2. Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. And good for him. Austin Allen has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
The batter, number 22.
So now to the plate, Ramon Laureano.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Tony Kemp. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Cruz is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Stepping in, Marcus Semien. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
No, that's foul.
The 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's the Twins 9 and the A's 3. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Donaldson. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either. Now the
3-2 pitch. count remains full. One out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luis Arias. Last time through was a base hit. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes the center fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with two aways. They finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Now a swing and a fly ball. Piscotty on his horse. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into center field. Line drive base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. This is skied into short left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter. Matt Olson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone! A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. First home run of the campaign for him as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone off the batter's eye. It's a solo shot for Mark Canha. First home run of the campaign for him as they've cut this deficit down to 4. At the plate, Matt Chapman. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Davis.
Chris Davis next to bat. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's Donaldson down at third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder.
At the plate, Stephen Piscotty. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Hit hard to third. Donaldson's there. Throw in time. And the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning coming up. Minnesota leads this one 9-5. Seventh inning ready to roll. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. That evens it up 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Mitch Garver will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. As a look, now the pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. The 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. All coming on hard as he makes the diving catch. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. Stepping in, Max Kepler, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 2-0 home. This is in the air out to right. Piscotty's back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Popped up. Simeon has a play. And that retires the side. Twins wind up stranding 1 as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Homer Bailey is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Austin Allen will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gonzalez is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, number 22.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ramon Laureano. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit hard to short. Gonzalez is up with it. And quickly there are 2 away.
The batter, number 5. Second baseman.
Digging in now, Tony Kemp. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Bailey's ready. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Line toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box now, Marcus Semien. Now a hard liner, but foul. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Into the box, Matt Olson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
In now, Mark Canha. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. Now a swing and a soft liner, but foul. The 3-2 pitch to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Twins are out in front, 9-7. Yusmeiro Petit has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys.
Now Donaldson with a drive. That's well hit to deep left field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Marwin Gonzalez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Lifted in the air out to left. After it is Davis. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Now at the plate, Luis Arias. Pitch on the way.
Nope.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little roller toward the hole. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Trevor May is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65, Trevor May.
First offering on its way. Matt Chapman is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 1-2.
Ball inside.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The left fielder,
Into the
number
box
2.
now, Chris Davis. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, the right fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Stephen Piscotty. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the death like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bounce towards the second baseman. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Ready for another shot now, Ramon Laureano. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now in the box, Byron Buxton. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
To 1-2 now. Here it comes. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Digging in, Nelson Cruz. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-0.
Ball, that's inside.
Miguel Sano is on deck. Here it is. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Sano. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the stretch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
1-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1. Taken, strike two. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he takes a called third strike, and that's a big one as the bases stay loaded here with one out in the inning now. JB. Wendelken enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9. Aire Adrianza will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. 1 run is scored. 2 runs scored. And a relay home, and he's safe.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 3 runs already home here. Hit hard toward first. Throw into third. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
How about it?
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
So now to the plate, Josh Donaldson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Liner towards second. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will land untouched. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he popped him up. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Lou Trevino comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate now, Luis Arias, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
He's right there. One there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score.
This game for the Twins. Now playing
first pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off.
A-Rays.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 10.
So striding forward now, Marcus Semien. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. No balls and a strike to count. Semien in an 0-2 hole here. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Next up for the A's, Matt Olson. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. No balls and 1 strike. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
He's in there.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the DH, Mark Hanna. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find it.
Throw on to first here is going to do it, and the Twins move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
13-7 is how this one ends. Minnesota posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Kent